Every person watching this video is going to die. Not someday, not eventually. You, personally. One day your heart will beat for the last time, someone will say your name for the final time, and eventually nobody will remember you were ever here. You probably don't think about that very often. Your brain doesn't let you. Because the moment humans became smart enough to understand death, we created a problem no other animal has. A gazelle runs from a lion because it might die. A human lies awake at 3 a.m. because they know they will die. Not might. Will. For 300,000 years we have built religions, empires, monuments, and entire civilizations around one terrifying fact. Death is coming, and nobody knows what happens after. The strange part is that death is not actually what humans fear most. The real answer is much darker, and by the end of this video, you may never think about your own life the same way again. For almost all of Earth's history, nothing feared death the way humans do. Animals avoid danger, but they don't worry about a future funeral. A wolf doesn't stare at the stars wondering whether existence has meaning. A deer doesn't have an existential crisis. Humans do. And that happened because of a mistake. A very expensive mistake. Intelligence. The human brain became powerful enough to imagine the future. That sounds like an advantage, and it was, but it came with a hidden cost. The same brain could imagine a tomorrow without itself. For the first time in history, a species understood its own ending. Imagine being the first human to realize this. One day you're watching an elder die, and suddenly a thought appears. If it happened to him, it will happen to me. That realization changed everything, because from that moment forward, humans weren't just surviving death, they were anticipating it. Here's something strange. You know you're going to die, but right now you probably don't feel like you're going to die. Your brain keeps that information locked away. Psychologists call this mortality suppression. Without it, normal life would be impossible. So the brain performs a trick. It turns death into an abstract concept. Something that happens later. Something that happens to other people. This illusion is so powerful that most people live decades without truly feeling the reality of their own mortality, until something breaks the spell. A funeral, a diagnosis, an accident, a gray hair, a birthday. Suddenly the wall cracks, and death becomes real again. Humans could not defeat death, so we invented something else. Stories. Almost every civilization ever discovered created an afterlife. Ancient Egyptians built pyramids, the Greeks imagined Hades, the Vikings imagined Valhalla. Religions promised death was not the end. Whether these beliefs are true or false isn't the point. The point is, they helped billions face something otherwise unbearable. In the 1980s, psychologists made a shocking discovery. When people are reminded of death, their behavior changes immediately. In one experiment, judges were asked to set punishments. Judges reminded of death gave dramatically harsher punishments. Much of human civilization exists to protect us from the terror of knowing we will die. The flags, the religions, the achievements. They're not random, they're shields, ways of convincing ourselves that some part of us will continue after we're gone. Fame is a form of symbolic immortality. Kings built statues, emperors named cities after themselves, billionaires put their names on buildings, writers create books, scientists chase discoveries, parents have children, different strategies, same goal, leave something behind. Today, death has moved into hospitals and nursing homes, behind closed doors. Modern humans spend less time around death than our ancestors. Ironically, this may have made us fear it more. Because mystery grows in darkness, our ancestors lived beside death. We try not to think about it. When researchers interview people near the end of life, they talk about relationships, time, experiences, people they loved, words they never said. The closer death gets, the clearer life becomes. Because death has a strange power. It removes everything unimportant. Most people think they fear death itself, but the deeper fear is something else. The fear of unfinished life. Death forces a question. Did you actually live? Because the opposite of death isn't life. The opposite of death is never truly living at all. One day your phone will ring for the last time. You will laugh for the last time. You will see the sky for the last time. That's what makes life valuable, not despite death. Because of it, the only thing any human has ever controlled is what they do before it arrives. If your time is limited, what are you going to do with it?